are continuing on our Christmas series, and today we have something really interesting. Cauliflower steak, as you see within the quotes, with sides. This is going to be a great addition to your Christmas dinner for all your vegetarian guests. Try and let me know how you like it. Let's get started. So for the steak, we need cauliflower. We are going to treat this exactly like we cook a steak, but we are doing it absolutely vegetarian. So we have cut our cauliflower in a tree shape. It is very easy. You take a big cauliflower, cut it long, and then that's how you get it. You know, just a big cauliflower gives you a big tree. If you want small plating, you can use the small cauliflowers and do individual plating. This is how we are going to do it. Also, we have some herbs for the marination. We are going to marinate our cauliflower with a pesto, homemade pesto sauce. I'm going to teach you how to make that. We have some onions for another special sauce that we are going to teach you, which you can serve with the steak. We have some cheese, garlic, olive oil, and this is something very interesting. We are going to make carrot bacon. So we are going to treat this carrot as bacon, and we are going to make a crisp bacon carrot to be served with this dish. We have some condiments and spices here. Salt and pepper, sesame, soy sauce, some balsamic vinegar, some chili flakes, some sea salt, some honey. I can't wait to start. Come on. Right, for this pesto, I've taken coriander leaves and basil leaves, some garlic. We're going to crush all of them. Also to this pesto, I'm going to add some nuts. It's your choice. I'm adding some walnuts and almonds. It's your choice. You can add cashews as well, pine nuts as well. Cheddar, you can use parmesan if you want to use cheddar. We need this for marination. We want the paste to be really nice and smooth. Some salt and pepper. Alright, we are going to also do the marination for the bacon carrot while our pesto is getting crushed. We are taking 1 tablespoon of, almost a tablespoon of soy sauce. Another tablespoon of balsamic vinegar. Half tablespoon of honey. Some chili flakes. You can adjust it as per your taste, because if you want it a little spicy, this should be okay actually. Yeah, some sesame seeds, around a teaspoon. So basically we use all the ingredients, all the sauces as 1 tablespoon, all the spices and condiments as 1 teaspoon. Alright. Now we are adding some crushed salt and pepper. To your taste, you can add. Also add 1 teaspoon of oil and give it a nice mix. Add the carrots to this marination. I have peeled the carrots very finely. I will show you how to do that. Use a peeler and just scrape it. So just use a peeler and scrape it through very easily. My carrot is almost peeled, so see. Now we are going to marinate the cauliflower. I'm just greasing some oil on the pan, on the tray, so that the cauliflower doesn't stick to this. place your cauliflower. Our pesto is ready. See, it's nice and dense. We don't want to make it runny, so we're going to take bits at a time. Spread it on cauliflower. Spread it evenly. You know, it's a very interesting take to our vegetarian version of a steak, and it looks so beautiful. Your guests are really going to enjoy this, and it's healthy. It's healthy and very tasty. You have applied the sauce both sides. Just use your hand to put a nice and evenly spread it around. We are going to leave this to marinate for around half an hour. Right time to make the sauce for the steak, for the cauliflower steak. Okay, so we have some onions. We are going to put the onions in the pan. Garlic. Chopped 3 to 4 cloves of garlic. 1 big onion. Brown sugar, around 2 teaspoons. You can avoid this and add a little honey if you don't use sugar. Some salt, as per your taste. We're adding some water to this. Okay, that's enough. Now we're going to let it cook. Alright. Put it on a high flame and we're just giving it a nice stir, and we're going to let it cook for a few minutes. Now this sauce is going to be nice and creamy, and we've added a little bit of water to make sure that the onions don't burn, but at the same time, you know, caramelizes beautifully with the sugar and salt. And we have added garlic, so there's a nice garlic flavor to this. It goes really well with this cauliflower steak. Let it cook well for a few minutes, say 5 to 10 minutes, and as you see that this whole thing is coming together, we are going to show you what we do next. Now I'm just greasing this baking paper. Because you're wondering why, because sometimes this tends to stick. You know what we're doing. We are just doing a little bit of extra crunch. We're just adding a little bit of extra crunch to our recipe. With this cheese crisp, also some aesthetics to the dish. You'll see how beautiful it looks. So just grease your hands. I have this, so I'm using it. Just put your cheddar. You can use parmesan also, and I'm making a circular shape, and you can make any shape you want. It's packed. Since we are making this for Christmas, we are making this very beautiful and, you know, very pleasing to the eyes. Alright, we've made around 3 of them, one with white cheddar, one with yellow cheddar. We are going to bake this along with the cauliflower. Preheat your oven at 190 degrees, and we're going to put the cauliflower into this for roughly around 15 to 20 minutes, and we are going to also pan fry it. So make sure that you monitor the cheese. The cheese, it depends on the cheese kind of cheese you're using. This should not take more than 7 to 8 minutes. While we are waiting for the oven to get preheated, our sauce is also getting done. You know, there's a lovely aroma that comes out of this. The garlic and onion getting cooked beautifully. Need to grease another dish. Again, put the just brush a little olive oil to the surface. Now we are going to place our carrots one by one. We are doing this so that nothing sticks to the surface and it comes out smoothly. These are very thin. And we're just putting a little bit of the sauce on top. The water is almost evaporated, the sauce is almost ready. We are going to add a little bit of olive oil to this now. We are adding around 2 teaspoons of olive oil to this. Give it a nice stir. Okay, the onions are almost caramelizing. You know, the whole idea of putting the water in the beginning is to make sure the onion and garlic is both succulent and caramelized at the same time. You know, it's nice and juicy, and plus it maintains all its flavors and its taste. We are placing the broccoli in the oven, the center of the oven, and we're going to place the cheese on top. And the carrots on top. The oven is preheated at 190 degrees. We are going to roughly cook the cauliflower for 20 minutes, and the cheese and the big carrots should be done earlier, say around 7 to 8 minutes. Okay, I have removed the onion and garlic from the pan. I'm going to put it here, adding a little bit of oil, 1 teaspoon roughly. You can add around a spoonful of water to make it into a smooth paste. I'm putting it in a sauce dispenser just to pipe it later. You can add it with a spoonful as well, not a problem. We are removing the cheese. It's almost done. Perfectly done in 7 minutes at 190 degrees. Okay? Yeah. The carrots are almost done too. We are removing them. Both got cooked in 7 minutes. We're waiting for the cauliflower. Alright, I have flipped the cauliflower to the other side now, and the other side is getting cooked. We're going to cook this for another 10 minutes. Okay, I'm removing this from the pan. It's been cooking for almost 25 minutes. As you can see, it's the other way around. We're going to flip it. Our pan is hot, and we've used butter. You can use olive oil also. We're going to just let it melt a little before we add the cauliflower to this. Alright, we've added the cauliflower. Now we're going to roast it well on both sides. Okay, we are going to baste it now. I'll show you how to do it. Keep basting it with butter and all the juices that comes out of it. Okay, we've cooked on one side, nice and golden brown. Just put in the other side. Okay, the butter is sizzling. I've added 1 teaspoon of butter again for the other side. Basting it again. Yeah, we flip it over one more time, and you see how beautifully it is cooked. You need around 7 to 8 minutes of medium heat cooking, and basting it 2 to 3 times. Yes, it's cooked nice and beautiful. We are just going to cook it for 2 to 3 more minutes to the other side, and we're done. We are bringing all the elements together now. The cheese, the cauliflower, the sauce, and we are going to start plating it.